And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, watch the slant. On three. Motion.
Now the first carry for LeSean McCoy. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, 57 colors. Attack.
Mahomes going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I got one. Check 50. Hey, Sunday. Check 30. 15. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now McCoy. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I don't need to. I'm going to It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and 13. Check 33.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check. Hey, 57. Chopper.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
I'm going back to you. Check 31. Hey, Ripley. Easy.
Mahomes to throw once more. Buying time to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And now look at him go. Past the 20, 10, and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Hey, watch this, watch this. 43, 43. Watch it, 33, 33.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. To try again after the sack. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Chiefs 0.
Yellow! Eddie! I'm getting nervous. Hey, Ripley!
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Attack, attack! Charlie! Mark 33.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We own it. We own it. 65, 65. Hey, orbit.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Here we go, here we go. Wait, 80! White. Check four.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Chris Jones on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, Mike, shit. Hey, let's go. Time to go, Mike. Go, Mike 50, Mike 50. I got this.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout, Goodwin.
Here we go.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
12.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, You're not ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Mahomes now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Again, that's Watkins. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, it's Mahomes. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Let's go, baby.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yellow. Attack. 15.
Watch the twitch. Back.
Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Hey, 57.
Check 34. I got it.
Hey, check my side.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Butker's kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
12, fellas, here we go.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go. And got his man. Complete. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
21.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
180. Clock. 5.
22, Mark 22. Too low, cut. Watch the ship.
Hey, alert.
Shit. Check.
Topper.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Mike 22, he's coming.
Black. 6. 6.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Check 37, check
13. 13.
Not today, Ron. Not today.
General West.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Looking deep downfield. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 48 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Mike check 33. 30.
Yellow.
Get in home.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Space to maneuver at the 40. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
25. Check 25.
Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and abundant. Mahomes firing complete. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 30. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes is for his running back, McCoy. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Stepping up. He's going to keep it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.